Let's piss some people off.
Hello everyone and welcome to the mini-series Raw Truths with Spice. It has taken me, not gonna lie, more than 20 minutes to be set up here in my car. This is crazy. Getting the angle, getting in the shade is 10:57 a.m. right now. It's Thursday. I'm about to, as soon as I'm done with this episode, I'm gonna head out to a doctor's appointment to go check my left foot that I had fractured last year, to see what's going on with it. It's bothering, but everything's good other than that. And even though today is Thursday and I could have waited till tomorrow to see what else can I talk about, I had something happened exactly Monday, and it was funny because I always make my meal preps in the weekend. I couldn't. Sunday, I did not feel like it, and I slept all day. So then Monday, I was drafting the other episode, plus I was cooking, and I have a very good friend, and what we're going to be talking about is when you realize that you've come to peace with a lot of things that are used to be flaws, that you would find that there were flaws to you in your life, but that now you look at yourself and you're just happy with yourself. And that happened to me this last Monday. For example, I have a very good friend, and she's an esthetician and she knows everything about skincare. She's a skincare guru. So September is coming up, my birthday is coming up, and she's like, hey Iris, I want to give you a gift for your birthday. And she sends me this website and tells me what to pick from there. To be honest, I've always taken care of my whole skin since I was a little kid, because I was diagnosed with psoriasis when I was 12 years old, and I used to live in Connecticut. But after that I became obsessed with moisturizing my skin, so which I do as soon as I get out of the shower every time. But with my face, thank to God that I've always been blessed and I've never had a face that is oily or that breaks out or anything. Yes, my face is this soft. It's like this. You can see something here that I have a blackhead since I was a little kid that drives me freaking insane. That's the only thing I hate, and that's something that I think can be removed surgically or whatever. It just scares me, period. Anything that has to do with my face or putting stuff in my face. Believe me, the trauma when I got my lip ring, that was the first thing I got, and then I got my nose ring. I was so scared that something would happen to my face. So anyways, I'm here cooking and she sends me this text and tells me check out the website, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do that. But then I'm doing the dishes and I'm thinking, she's like, just look at your face and let me know which things are you okay with and which things would you want to change or you want to enhance. And I was like, what do you mean? In my head I was like, what? I have never for many years thought about this, because we've all had, you can't say that you've never had any kind of complex or whatever. That is so not true. We're human and we are always picking on something. And I do remember when I was a little kid, I had a complex with two things. One, it was because I have a long neck. I didn't know why I had a long neck. Also, my nose. If you guys notice, my nose is a little it's kind of funny. It has a little, I don't know, it's a little bump there. But that's because I have my grandma's, my dad's mom's nose, and then once I grew up, I love my nose now. Now I love my nose. It's like a little button nose. Even though it's kind of weird still, but I love it. And then when I started modeling, I realized that me having my long neck was not a bad thing, because photographers love my neck, my long neck. So I always said, and I've always joked around, that I have a giraffe's neck, because look at this thing, like. But I'm happy, like, honestly, like, I look at myself and I know, no, by any stretch of the means, I don't think like I'm perfect or anything. It's just, it caught me off guard. I was like, wait, hold on, like, I don't know. And I started looking at the website, and another thing is that because I've never had issues with my skin, I've never felt like having to deal with a lot of lotions or whatever. And so my skincare honestly began, like, I implemented a skincare that is not like that thorough either, because I also like to do a lot of like the DIY things. I like to do my face serum, I like to do my face moisturizer. I'm not very good at trusting brands, you know, and that on things that we put into our face that could like damage it or whatever. So I was like, I don't even know what I need. Like, you know better. She's the expert. So I told her, you pick. And she's like, just look at yourself. I'm like, I gave myself this homework. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit down. After I cook, I'm gonna start getting ready. And once I get ready, once I get in front of the mirror, I will look at myself. I will look at myself, and then I'm gonna ask myself, what is it that I want to change, or what is it that it's bothering me about my face? So I did that. I sat there and I was looking at my face, and I'm here like, you know, going like this, and like, yes, I have like those lines of expression. Aren't we supposed to have that? And like, yeah, you know, we have lines, but other than that, even like without makeup, yeah, you have like a little like dark circles or whatever. That's something like, yeah, you work that with lotions or whatnot, but like something that I really wanted to change, no. So I just smiled, because I felt happy for myself. I felt happy for that little girl that a long time ago, and this is gonna sound crazy, when I was very little, I thought that I had so many flaws. I've always been a lefty, so I thought that was bad. Like a little kid, like I did not know. Those were things that living rent-free in my head when I was like, I don't know, 7, 8 years old. I did not like the color of my skin. I did not love my skin color. How insane is that? But I did not know better. It's just that my mom is white. I mean, she's Puerto Rican, but she is a lighter shade. She's like white. And my dad is dark brown. So I'm a mix of them too. So I'm a perfect mix. But at that time, I did not know that. And then I used to not like my hair because it was curly. My hair is naturally curly. But then I came, you know, to love myself for who I am. That took a lot of time. That took years for me to embrace and for me to love. So I've dealt with learning how to do my makeup. I'm not a pro. People say, like, even my friend told me, you should do a get ready with me and do like a makeup session and to see how you do your makeup. And I'm like, I'm not an expert on it. I just literally watched dozens of videos about my features, and I've applied them to my face, and that's what has worked for me so far. For example, I have brown eyes, I have round eyes, I have high cheekbones, my skin is brown, and my face is longer, like I have long, like a long chin, and my cheekbones are high. So I just looked up those things and I just applied that to my makeup, and that's how I've been doing life. Like, honestly, I would be able to do a makeup on somebody else, but not like a professional. So I'm not like, oh my god, like I'm this expert in on makeup. But I'm happy and that intrigued that she made me that question, and I know that is a question that is valid. Like, if there's something about your face that you want to change, that's your right. You know, this is my truth, not a universal message. I'm talking from my point of view and from where I'm standing at right now at 44 years old, about to be 45. So it was quite interesting that she asked me that. And here's the thing, like, I have friends that tell me, oh, Iris, have you thought about this treatment? Have you thought about this other treatment? And I'm here like, no, what's that? And then I ask, and I don't judge. Like, that's the thing. Like, we're supposed to do whatever we feel like doing with our bodies and our faces. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I haven't done anything to my face. Yes, the only thing I've done to my face, I have very thin eyebrows. And one thing I did 2 years ago was do microblading on my eyebrows, and that has been one of the best decisions that I've done. Why? Because God knows how lazy I am with my eyebrows. Like, I already have enough with having to do my makeup. I don't want to do my eyebrows. I don't want to be like filling in my eyebrows, and I did it for a while. That's why I got tired of it. Like, if I filled it in, and because mine are dark brown, and if I go like that to then have like half of my eyebrow wiped away, oh no. Like, I want to be able to just, like, you know, like, I don't go like this when I have makeup on, but at the same time, it's like having to add extra time to the eyebrow. I'm that girl that I'd rather not deal with the eyebrow thing. So, like I said, I make my own moisturizer with castor oil, jojoba oil, and sandalwood oil. I mean, I like those things. I like to make things that I know what they have, and like with intention and with a lot of love. So that's how I've been operating. Like, I haven't been, yes, I have like my face wash and all of that, but I'm not like into like, just because it's this brand and just because it's expensive. No, I really have a hard time trusting brands. But the fact that I looked at myself and I didn't see anything I wanted to change, when I have so many friends out there like, oh, I do want to get fillers, oh, I do want to get something like done here, like I don't want this to move, and I'm like, and this is me, this is so me. Like, this is not me criticizing anybody, I'm just saying me. My face has so many expressions that I could not imagine myself not being able to do this. Like all these expressions that I make, which make me like the funniest person ever, I love them. So I really think that just taking care of yourself all the time, and like moisturizing your face and taking care of a healthy diet as well, that shows up in your skin and that shows up in your face as well. Honestly, for me, because I've already experienced it, like, people, like, I love making people laugh, and that's one of the things that you know, pops out. like, and it comes through in my videos of like my lip sync videos. It's like my crazy face, it's my eyebrows, the way I do with my eyes and my expressions. I love that. I would not want to take that away from my face. And if my crazy faces make people laugh, may that be. And no shade to anyone who decides different, like, not at all. Like, I don't judge anybody. I don't, like, my friends talk to me about all their procedures. I'm down as long as they're happy, as long as it makes them happy. That's what matters. For example, me, I had my eyebrows done, and like in 2022 I got like a breast augmentation after having 4 kids, and literally I was the total opposite of every woman that just has like a lot and like they're like sagging or whatever. No, I was the total opposite. My kids literally took us, like, they sucked the life out of me, literally. So I had nothing. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna have any more kids. It's time to like really dress how I want to dress. And there was like ways that, you know, because I didn't have the amount that I had when I was 18, I'm like, you know what, let's fix this. And so we did. So to me, my expressions are part of my power. So my face is my personality. So whenever I go like, you know, and people laugh, that makes me like so happy. So I did not have an answer for my friend, and I did tell her, like, listen, honestly, like, I don't see anything. It's not like I don't think like I'm perfect or anything. It's just that I don't see anything. I know I have to take care of my face, but you know best, let me know. And she's experienced in that skincare line, but also because I've made peace with my face. I didn't used to like round eyes. I didn't even know I had round eyes. I know my eyes have always been big. I have my mom's eyes, and she has big old eyes. And I thank my mom for giving me her eyes, because the way I do my makeup makes them like pop and makes them look like they're not even real when they are. These are my eyeballs. I see everything. Literally, like, I have a very wide peripheral, like, literally I can see always. And that kind of peace that I have, you just can't buy it. That kind of peace, you grow into it, you know. You become unfiltered, you become unapologetic, you become unstoppable, and you start accepting yourself for who you are. And it's the most amazing thing ever. So if you find yourself in this, you don't have to fit in. And the whole, what do you want to change about yourself? You don't have to. It's okay to be yourself. It's also okay to do whatever you want with your face. Like, I've seen major surgeries, I've seen major things, like people that are grown with like noses that I'm like, wow. And they take the decision, and that's a very courageous decision. To have a face surgery, my God. Like, I honestly like commend the people that dare to do that, because I can, like, my migraine screams just by having to know that like any bone or any cartilage or anything on my face gonna be moved. Like, I get a massive migraine by just thinking about that. Honest to God. And I praise all of those people that are so courageous as to do that, to make a change in their face that is gonna make them happy. And that's what really matters. That's what's really important, that you do whatever makes you happy. So, just to wrap up this short episode, what is the message here? If there's something you want to change about your appearance, do it. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. And if you look at yourself and you're like, why are people saying that I have to change this when I love this about myself? Or like me, I was caught off guard with that question. I did not have an answer for that question, and I took the time. I'm like, okay, let me see. Maybe I'm not like looking at myself right. And when I really took a look at my face, it's like, how can you not look at yourself? It's just like with the light, or like the intention, I guess, that you look at your face. I guess I don't look at my face constantly to see how much I've changed, and to see, oh, see, like, look, my cheeks are so, or see how my nose is twitching. It's like, we don't have to be perfect. And we live on this world where we're conditioned that there are these trends with faces, and that what is attractive is what you gotta do. For those people, I do feel sorry, because you will never be happy if you're trying to achieve a certain other look, that it's not just because you want to be like them. If it's something that's gonna make you happy because it's gonna be you, 1,000%. I'm 1,000% for that. But I didn't even know. I was asked once, and you can notice it more when I'm like 105 or 110 pounds, that I'm like really skinny. Right now you can't notice it that much, but this right here, I didn't know that this right here, the way that I have the shape of my face, I did not know that that was a surgery that you could get done. Somebody asked me one day if I had that surgery done, and if I had Botox or something, and I'm like, what? Like, what? What do you mean? That's just my face. This is just my face. You can't, like, right now, you see my face is a little bit rounder, and I gained some weight, and I love it. I love. I got some love handles too, and I don't care, because now I got a nice feature. See, that compensates, and that makes me happy. Universe got tired. I think the universe, and this is a side note, the universe was humbling me for the longest. I'm a late bloomer. So the universe was like, hey, you know what? Like, she's done what she's gotta do. She has her signature pixie haircut. She's taking care of her nails. She's taking care of her body. She's having a diet. She wants to gain weight, but she can't gain weight. She got her breast augmentation. And here she is going to the gym trying to gain weight so she could have her little peach. You know what? I think the universe said, let me just give her that little peach. I joke around with that like so much with my husband, because I'm like, I think the universe was just like, you know what, she's about to be 45. Let's just give her some. I'm like, thank you, Lord, so much. Because I had some little pancakes there. The reason why I always wear baggy pants. But then again, now I can use a lot of dresses that I was not able to use before. But I still love baggy pants. They're so comfy. I just got used to them. So anyways, if you resonate with this video, if this video makes you think, and it makes you question, what do you love or what do you love about yourself, and what things should you change or not? Like the subscribe. Please hit that bell button. Share with your friends. I want to impact as many lives as possible, and I just want to share just normal stuff that happens to us as women, and that we shouldn't be ashamed or afraid to speak about. We're human beings, and we're allowed to have complexes. And we're allowed to be human, but we're also allowed to let ourselves feel comfortable with being ourselves, period. So send this to your friends, send this to your anybody that needs to hear this. Thank you for listening to me. If you listen to me all the way till the end, put a kiss emoji in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Love you guys. Thank you so much for listening.
And remember, we're unfiltered, unapologetic, and unstoppable. That's that.